welcome to my quest guide on Vessel of the Harbinger. As for the quest requirements, you'll need to have completed the Priest in Peril, the Restless Ghost, Ghost Ahoy, and Rune Mythos. As for the requirements, you'll need 46 Necromancy, along with 40 Prayer. The items required, you'll need a Ghost Speak Amulet, a Bucket of Slime, an Empty Bucket, and an Ectoplasm. It also does help if you do have 99 dungeoneering, so you can go to the Slayer Tower, or also like a Ring of Slaying, along with weapons and armor. So, from the city of Lodestone Teleport, we'll be speaking to Death, who is in the main plaza. He's like, so you wish to learn more about Raska, I presume. So hit option 1, well, yes to accept. And he's like, okay, we have little experience as a necromancy, in which case we want to learn more about Raska now. Dev says, very well, but first we should start off something small. So he'll tell us more of Vessels and the fate, a little bit recent about the apprentice. He's like, Vessels, the Well of Souls isn't the only one. It's like a vessel is just a name we give a place in which the soul resides. He created the Well of Souls, a sanctuary for those who die and know not what comes next for them. And then go through the dialogue and we'll learn, well, not really learn, as it was hinted in the Ghost of Ahoy quest, that we will be going to the Ectofuntus. So, click on your Ecto file. Wear your Ghost Speak Amulet, or the Cramulet if it is smashed in there. And we'll be speaking to Necromancy. So, speak to him, and he'll tell us that his city is pretty much being attacked, and we will need to attack and kill 5 of the tortured souls that is just north of us. In which case then, to gather their soul and spirits in the little urn he gave us. So, go north, and let's start attacking the tortured souls. They're pretty easy, as you can tell. And then once you have all 5 completed, you will speak back to him and we will get a dialogue message. Now, use the urn. Actually, wait. Right-click the urn, use it, and use it on the Ectofuntus. Afterwards, we'll get some XP. With that, talk to Necromancy again, and this time he'll send us to the Slayer Tower. So you can either teleport to the Canifis Lodestone, the Slayer Tower itself if you do have 99 dungeoneering, and then teleport to the city out there. But in my case, I have the Slayer Cape. I'll be teleporting to option 8, Maz Job. And now we run west all the way. Go north once you're outside the city and start heading northwest. Now once you're pretty much by the Slayer Tower, you want to go east of it to the Divination Wisp, to the old Crane's house. Now once you're here, you want to talk to the old Crane. But you won't be able to see her, so you want to change your camera angle a little bit and then look at the pile of letters right here. Once you have looked at the letters, you will want to inspect the bed And lastly, the chest. Now teleport back to the Ectofontis. Once you're here, go south, enter the city. Once you're here, head east, and we'll be speaking to, I believe her name is Valerina or something. It's like Valerie. So speak to her. And then she'll pretty much tell us pretty much like what happened to the old crane and stuff. And then there's a little, well, not like a little preview, but maybe we'll finally be getting that quest I've been waiting for a long time, because right here, look at this. To the east, there's a little baby Ectofontis. But anyway, teleport back to the city of And of course, if you do have access to the teleport spell, you can use that, as it saves you about probably 15 seconds. Now, once you're here, head west. Keep going west. And once you're here, north of the ritual site, you should see an NPC on your minimap. You'll want to click him, and his name will be Ted. Now, speak to Ted. Teleport back to the city of or use a teleport spell, which I'll do this time. And head east. You know what? The lodestone would have been even better. Once we're here, we will be going to the pub, which is pretty much by the main plaza where we did start the quest. Once we're here, we want to speak to the ghost. Let me see. Once it loads, Nettie, who is in the northeast area, and hit option 1 to talk about the vessel of the Harbinger. In which case, she will tell you, like, how you talking to us, like, oh yeah, we want to learn because we have the ghost speak amulet, in which case she'll tell us about the tea and stuff, as this, I believe, is the old crane's name. So, after that, she'll give you like a death certificate icon, which she'll want you to bring them to the pub in Port Phasmus. So, teleport using your ectofile. Head south. Go in the tavern. Oh, hey, look, a penguin. I guess I'll get that later. Open the door. And let's try talking to the ghost innkeeper. Oh, I lied, never mind. It's a death certificate. She wants to go to the bank. You can't really cash in a death certificate at the pub. You want to go to the bank for that? Now right click the ghost and speak to them. In which case they wanted to, well, we'll be asking about the Nettie resident who was in Mortania. It's like, we have the utmost security and we can't just give out belongings to anyone. It's like, well, I have her death certificate right here with me. But like, you show it to them? He's like, let me just verify this. Bringer pulls out some cotton gloves and examines the documents through a magnifying glass. It's like, stamp of approval. He's like, well, it does match our records. he can't confirm it and stuff. He's like, okay, here's the key for us. In which case, now, teleport back to the Canifis lodestone, and we'll be going back to the old crane's house again. So, from the lodestone, run west. It does help if you want to save time, surge and stuff, and blade dive. And now, we want to go attempt to open the chest. So, open the locked chest. If not, okay, use the key on the locked chest. Okay, we'll get some dialogue. Say, my experience in thieving would have no use here, I guess. And my bad, you want to go to the bank and get 1 ectoplasm. Once you have that, run back to the old queen's house. Use the key on the chest. Once you have that done, it should summon those NPCs, in which case you want to summon our warrior. He's like, oh, okay. He's built like a true warrior. Once your skeleton has killed that ghost, use the key on the locked chest, and hopefully it will load. If not, try talking to Betty's skeleton, and she'll say, sigh. He's like, are you okay? For her whole life, she's been locked around that, in which case, yeah, it did not work as a skeleton. So, attempt to open the chest now, and we should get a book of, I'm not even going to pronounce that word, and teleport back using the ecto file. For here, we want to speak to the NPC Necromancy again. Let's see, where is he? There he is, little guy. Talk to him. He's like, oof, where you been? Have you got the items I've asked for? He's like, yeah, but first we'll need to use the bucket on the ectofuntus, and we'll get a bucket of powerful slime. Once that is done, teleport to the city of Go north so that we're at the ritual site. Place focus. And now we look for, let me see, empowered vessel. Here we go. We'll use that. It requires 2 elemental ones, 1 change 1, and 1 commune 1. In which case, I gotta change absolutely everything for this. So I'll be back once I have all the ink and stuff. Okay, got all of the items. So again, you'll want 2 elemental ones, which right here. Bing. That's 1 down. Another elemental. A change 1. And lastly, a commune 1. Once that is done, start the ritual. Hold up. I did not make the commune? Okay, I guess I did not confirm it. Let's make it again. Okay, now we do the platform. Accidentally close it out too quick. In which case, now we do the ritual. It should go a little bit fast, probably about 30 seconds, I want to say. And you might get one of the 6, well, like one of the 3 possible ritual events that we do have access to, since there's only just 1 soul. But you can just AFK this whole part if you want. It's what, about 40% of the way to go. Ooh, a ghost. Let's click that for more XP. And I didn't click it quick enough. Oh well, whatever. Now that the ritual is completed, we should get, I believe, a cutscene. Which, yes, congratulations, the vessel has grown in power. Which case Raska is talking about. He said, like, you would think, but your efforts are pitiful. So my own vessel is filled with generations of soul from this city, in which case ours just has that one. And he will pay, but we need to get stronger, as he's been doing this for a long, long time. So, after this little dialogue cutscene stuff, he will say we now need to speak to Death, who is in the main plaza. So, from here, we're gonna run east. Head east. And you want to speak to Death. Let's see, speak to Death. We'll tell him about what we found, about the souls and stuff, how to make us a little bit stronger, in which case, quest completed. We'll get 10,000 Necromancy XP lamp, 5,000 prayer XP lamp, and 25 souls added to the well for us. With that, thank you all so much for watching this quest guide on Vessel of the Harbinger. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as it really does help.